Before I get to the opening statement, I just want to say our thoughts and prayers are with Joseph Costello, one of our fans who had a heart attack today during the first game. And just want to let his family know that we're thinking about them at this time. I was really pleased with the way we came out. I thought that we were ready. We were fired up on defense. We made our first 4 or 5 shots and never looked back. I thought we kept the intensity the whole game. When the bench came in, they did a nice job too. I thought we kept attacking. And just really, really pleased overall. I thought the rebounding could have been a little bit better. They're a really good rebounding team, but I thought we did a decent job on the boards.
Questions for the student athletes?
Skylar, can you talk about that start? I think it was like 9 points in just a little over a minute.
I think it was important for us to come out and understand that they're a team just like us, start 0-0. They want to win. Can't underestimate them. So we want to make sure we had a good start. And I thought we did. We got off. We were very anxious to get on the court. We haven't played in a while, so I think that kind of fed into it also. And it's an NCAA tournament. I mean, you see all these upsets and things like that happening on both sides, and you don't want to be that team. So we wanted to make a statement right off the tip and control the tempo right away, and I thought we did that.
Kayla, can you talk a little bit about your game? And their coach said you were the wild card, the difference maker, because you can do things inside, outside. Was there any particular area that was most effective for you today in terms of attacking?
No, I think it was just coming out with a sense of urgency and just kind of getting in the flow of the game, finding where I could get shots. I mean, there was a post guard on me, so it was kind of just coming off the press and seeing where my teammates are and just hoping I can get in and get easy shots.
Devereaux, they were the NCAA leading rebounding team. Is that a challenge that you embrace going up against that team coming into this?
Absolutely. I think it's an area where we've struggled, and Coach said it's been an emphasis for the past week. If you were seeing our practices, you would understand that. So I think we really focused on it today and tried to box out a lot more. I think the guards did a good job boxing out more so than other days.
A backhanded compliment.
It is. I'm trying to fire you up.
Skylar, you had 9 rebounds. Can you elaborate a little bit about the effort by the guards rebounding the ball today?
Yeah, like Dev said, she can't get 15 rebounds every game, and the rest of us just. So we boxed out, and we've been working on it. Like she said, it's been a point of emphasis in practice, and we just definitely trying to find a body, at least be in there. I mean, a lot of times, we get caught watching the player running back, 2 people running back. I think the fact that we're crashing, just being more aggressive on the boards, and I think that we were thinking about the fact that they were the #1 team in rebounding, and that's what we had to do to win this game.
Any other questions for the student athletes?
Devereaux, Notre Dame had 25 assists out of 32 baskets, only 11 turnovers. Can you talk about how efficient the offense was today and how tough it is when you're passing the ball like that for teams to defend?
One thing I think is great about this team is we're always looking for each other. Nobody's trying to be the superhero, and we all know we all can score, and we know where we like to get the ball, and we know each other's game really well. So today was one of those days where we were just getting a lot of good looks, and people were hitting their shots, and we passed the ball around really well. So it just worked out today.
Skylar, you talked about getting a quick start, but in the second half, you guys were able to put your feet up a little bit, at least the starters, and I don't think anyone played more than 25 minutes in the starting lineup. How key is that to be able to get rest as you go on this path now?
I think it is key, and I think that we did a good job of being able to be comfortable and being able to get some rest by coming out and having a good start. I think that was the key to it all. And it's a long tournament, and you're gonna play hard-fought games every time you play. And we play against a good team, athletic team in Cal next, and it was good that we got some rest.
Any other questions for the student athletes? Okay, thank you. Questions for Coach McGraw? Mm-hmm.
Coach, can you talk about your team's passing today?
Yeah, we really, really played well. I thought it came out, we had been working on our offense quite a bit. They were playing a little bit of a matchup zone, and we were able to find the open player, and we talked about not, just areas we wanted to look at, which was in the short corner and around the basket, and we got some layups early. I mean, we hit our first couple of threes, too, and that helped. But I thought we were able to really look inside against the zone, and I thought that we were very effective with our passing.
Did you let them know that they were the top rebounding team in the NCAA? Did you challenge them a little bit?
Oh, yeah, we talked about that when the bids came out. I mean, that was the first thing we talked about Tuesday practice. And really the whole bracket here, Cal and Iowa too, just really good rebounding teams. So we knew that was going to be an emphasis for us.
Can you talk a little bit about Skylar's 9 rebounds and the effort she made to get those?
She really had a complete game. I thought she could have shot a lot more, but she was, I thought, even a little too unselfish today. She worked defensively, like she's been up on the ball, and really created a little bit of pressure and forced them into some turnovers. Then she went and got the ball rebounding-wise. I mean, we've been working on it a lot, but she's someone that can kind of float around because her man generally goes back, and she can really attack the basket. She got a couple of just great opportunities to go and get the defensive rebound when, on the tip outs, we like her kind of hanging around on the free throw area, and she did a really good job of that today. And it's really important. I mean, you don't expect your point guard to be your leading rebounder, so it's great to see that she can do that too.
Coach, Kayla was so aggressive from the start. Do you think maybe just watching the team's tournament run last year has anything to do with just her aggressive play?
I know. I think she was so anxious to play in her first tournament. I actually forgot that this was her first NCAA tournament, and she really came out well. I thought she might be a little nervous, but she was fine right from the start. She got a good look at an inside layup early, and I think that just got her off to a really good start. She's such an X factor for us. She's so important to our success.
Coach, can you talk a little bit about the contributions from the bench, just evaluate their performance?
Yeah, the bench is really coming along. Kayla Turner, even though she didn't shoot it well, 4 assists, no turnovers, playing much better defensively. I feel like she's leading more. I'm really, really happy with the way she's playing her overall floor game, doing a nice job in really keeping, especially that second group, intact. Natalie Achamwa, we really need her to come off and play big minutes, and she did that for us today. So she can score. I mean, she can do so many things. I'd like her to get in there and rebound. We're going to really need her in the next game. And Frederica came out and had a great game. I mean, she really actually played better offensively, I think, than defensively in this game, and we needed her at both ends, but she got some great looks at the basket, so really, really happy with her.
In the back.
So it may be too soon to ask about next game, but what are you going to be preparing for when you go up against California?
Well, they're a very, very athletic, fast, quick team, and we've got to be able to rebound. They're a great rebounding team. I think they're second in the nation in rebounding. So we got our work cut out for us again. We've really got to do a much better job than we did today on the boards. Their team speed is something that we have to contend with. Fortunately, playing in the Big East, we've had a great opportunity to play against a lot of athletic teams, and they're certainly a very good team. So it's going to be a really, really challenging game for us to be able to match up with them.